So it's that time of year again where gull chicks need to be relocated or rescued. So on my lunch break from work, I'm going to whiz out on the bike, as you can see, and try help some gulls, all on behalf of Kildare Wildlife Rescue. Follow them and support them if you can. Oh, I might even be able to reach it from hitting now, I can't. Oh, it needs to come into care. Okay.
You need a hand?
No, it's okay, but it does need to come in.
I didn't.
So I have the gull now at the incredible Animal Welfare Clinic here in Charlotte Street. Gonna go inside. So they've just taken in the gull and they'll assess it, and if it's okay, and I think it might be, I'll take it back. It just had an injury to its elbow, so I wanted to make sure that it was all right before I dropped it off. So now back to work. So not a seagull today, but a peregrine falcon. Janice gave me a shout this morning to come out and try and help a peregrine falcon. Don't know much about it, but Janice is assessing it, talking to Dan, and hopefully it'll all pan out okay. Obviously catching a peregrine falcon, the fastest animal in the world, is difficult or impossible. So we'll go out, we'll try it out, and we'll see how we get on.
So plan A, of course, was that we would basically move the bird and it would fly away. Plan B was that I could hop up here and possibly catch it with the net, which was obviously virtually never going to happen. But plan C, which we thought might work, was that the gull would go underneath that roof.
Yes.
And it did. So then we snuck up on it. Janice was there with the net. I snuck around behind the back of the van. The member of public actually was very useful in that he gave us a running commentary as to where the bird was looking, because I couldn't see it when I was behind the van. If I could see it, it could see me. So managed to use the net really well, and I can't stress this enough. Buy a net in Lidl or Aldi. They're there during the summertime and they are absolutely invaluable.
Alright, so not a bad one. We managed to get the peregrine falcon. Real teamwork job as always when you're catching difficult animals. Even the member of public, the finder, he was able to help out too. So we got it, and Janice is now going to take it into care and bring it down to Kildare Wildlife Rescue. Okay, so while I have yous, I'm just going to ask you to support the Patreon. All the rescue work that we see costs loads of money. We need to buy carriers and gloves. That's not even to mention renting the premises and everything that goes into all these rescues. Also, the videos that you're seeing of me doing rescue, that's the tip of the iceberg. There's so many volunteers, so many people helping out, and yeah, please support them and support the work that Kildare Wildlife do by joining the Patreon if you're not already, and follow us on Instagram for all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it really helps. Anything that you can do to support the work that we're doing is going to help wildlife in Ireland. Hey, so it's the weekend, so not lunchtime rescues, but 2 gull relocations today. So just whizzing through town. It's mental, as you can imagine, on a Saturday. But just going to relocate a fledgling that seems to be trapped in somebody's back garden in a little courtyard area.
And he's still here. He can't get out. He's obviously hurt. I don't know what to do. I really want to try and help him, but I'm really scared.
And I'm hoping to just relocate an adult seagull that is kind of caught between 2 walls. So we'll go out, check that out, and hopefully both will be happy, straightforward endings. All right.
So the first gull was relocated without a problem, and I moved on to the second gull, the one caught between the 2 walls. I asked Dan for a second opinion when I sent him this video because, well, you can't be too sure. It's always good to ask for a second opinion, and we decided that the best thing to do was to leave the gull there for another day, safe in the back garden, with the finder feeding it wet cat food and leaving out water. And it was definitely the right call in the end, because the caller the next day said that the gull had made its way up onto that table and then had eventually just flown away. So it worked out great for this particular gull.
I think he's just shattered from trying to get out.
We got a call then about the gull on Lower Leeson Street, and it was very flat when I picked it up. It was damp, very flat, very fatigued and weak, but I did think that the best thing to do would be to put it back on the roof, given that, you know, avian flu in vets and, you know, being with his parents is probably the best option. All the limbs were intact, no obvious injuries, looked good, up it went.
Got the goal here and I'm gonna put it up there. It's not my first time up here actually, and I'm gonna give the goal back to that parent. The parents and all of the other goals coming around. They seem to swoop down to say thank you, I guess.
Then it was on to Montague Street to relocate these gulls. You can see this video from the finder is really good. It's a bit grainy, but it shows that there's 2 healthy birds and it shows the situation that they're in. Top marks for this video.
These are our gulls. As you can see, they've lost all of their fluffy feathers and they're healthy and well able to walk, and they're clever and doing what they should be doing. So they're gonna go up onto that roof. They were trapped down there. 2 of their siblings just ran in behind there, and you're gonna see all of this mobbing coming in now. And we came up here, we're gonna release them around the back away from the courtyard. So we're gonna release these 2 healthy gulls. There we go. One gone. And there's 2. And they can fly. Wow. See?
How they can fly here, yeah.
They can fly. If they get stuck down there, they can't. And here are the other ones cheering. Super. Hey Lisa, tell us the story of these 2 pigeons.
Okay, so these 2 pigeons were found at the end of May in an underground car park. The first one was found on the ground with a severe syrupy type hardened substance around his face, which we had to peel away, and his sibling was up high on the fence. So we took in the little one and peeled away the substance. That was the end of May, and the next night Pierce and 2 of the team, Sarah and Aoife I think, went and got the second one. They both had severe breathing problems, so with the help of vets and medication, it has now, this is the 10th of July, so we're nearly 2 months into their care. So they have started to self-feed now. Their eyes are clear, still a little bit with a breathing problem, but we're hoping to give them another dose of medicine before hopefully release to the wild.
Super. So that's all the work that goes into it. So support Kildare Wildlife Rescue on Patreon, on PayPal, join up, follow us on Instagram and everything else. Thanks man. Thanks Lisa.